Today I'm going to talk about why you should partner up in your real estate investing business. And first of all, if you're new to this channel, my name is Justin You're and I've helped hundreds of people make money in real estate. First things first though, a lot of people out there believe that in order to partner for real estate investing or just do this business with a partner, you have to actually merge people together, merge like an LLC together to start an entire business with someone. That's not the case. To partner with someone on any deals doesn't mean you have to start an entire business together. Now, a lot of people do, and a lot of people are successful. A lot of people are unsuccessful doing so. Here's just what I've seen if you're attempting or you're thinking about going that route with maybe partnering with someone on all of your deals, meaning you create an LLC, both of you guys are managing members of the LLC or the business, and you all make decisions and you work together for every single property that you're planning to buy. Now I'm talking about this partnership. The ways I've seen this work are when I've seen complementary skill sets. So for example, someone might be very, very good at marketing or hiring people. And then there might be another person who's really good at operations and they'll crush the operations and they'll make sure everything comes in. One's just crushing sales. So they're bringing the leads in, the deals, but that person maybe doesn't know how to handle the incoming leads or they don't know the process and whatnot. They're complementary skill sets. I've seen this to be very successful because these people are doing different things and they're actually growing the business together. Where I've seen these kind of partnerships fail are when the skill sets are the exact same. So, for example, someone might be very good at sales and they're just crushing it. And then they're trying to partner up with another great salesperson. And I'm not saying it's bad to partner up with people with similar skill sets, but if these people with this one skill set don't have other skill sets and they're poor at other things, I think it's a bad idea. Like I said, there are some people who are good at multiple things. Maybe these two partners that are wanting to partner up, maybe they're both good at sales, but maybe one person is very good at operations as well, or very good at the accounting or other parts of the business that they can do. Maybe one's good at project management to manage the contractors as they flip houses. Because I've seen it where partners will essentially do the exact same things. Like if they're managing a project with the contractors and whatnot, the general contractors, they'll both go out and they'll manage the contractors. And in my head, I'm like, that's a waste of time. Why are you doing that when one person can be doing that, one person can be doing something else to grow the business? You got to be complementary. So that's my opinion in general on partnerships that are trying to grow together for the long run. Now, the other way to partner with someone is to not merge a business together or create a business together. The other ways you can partner with people is just providing one thing per deal. So you can partner with people on individual deals. Like if for one house flip, you might have a partner on this flip. But on this house flip, you might have a different partner for this flip. Now, this is a more common kind of partnership that I see. And it works, and it works really well. And especially if you're trying to work up to find someone to do a long-term partnership, again, it's completely up to you. But if you are, partnering on individual deals can be a really good idea just to test the waters and to see if it makes sense to have them as a long-term partner. But if you're wanting to do an individual partnership, I call this kind of like a deal trifecta. So if anyone is trying to partner on any deal out there, I think there are three main things that you need to consider. One is the money. Who's bringing the money? Two, the deal. Who's bringing the deal? And then three, I think it's a mix of experience, but also the work. Who's wanting to do the work or has the experience to hire out the work? With these three things on any given deal, you can have great partnerships. And it doesn't even have to be a two-person partnership. It could be a three-person partnership if you can only bring one person's bringing the deal, one brings the money, one brings the experience or the work. So that's kind of how I see most partnerships. And as far as this trifecta, you don't need to have everything to partner with someone. You could just be maybe new to this game. Maybe you don't have the money. Maybe you don't have the experience, but you have the deal. And maybe you have the deal and are willing to learn or gain the experience to do the work, to manage the contractors and just do all the dirty work. You bring two things to the deal and then you just find someone with the money. And this kind of goes all different ways, but basically understand you don't have to do it all. If you just have the money, find someone out there who's actively looking for deals and is actively finding deals. Partner with them. They find a deal, they want to do a house flip, they need money. You can partner with them and maybe do a profit split. And maybe that person's willing to do all the work as well. Maybe they're managing the contractors, bringing everything out, dealing with a lender, so that you just have to bring the money. Now, these are the different ways that I've seen partnerships happen. And again, it's a trifecta. You don't have to have everything. You just have to have one thing. Because if you don't have any of those things, it's really hard to partner on a deal. And I'm trying to think right now of other things that you can do. I can't think of anything on the top of my head, but those are the three things that you need to partner well. Now, assuming that you have no money because you're watching this video and my videos are catered to the new real estate investor who I'm assuming most likely does not have all this money to give away. Your options are going to be most likely to either find the deal or do the work. So find the deal, or you can be the person who is managing the contractors, dealing with a lender, making sure all the draws are coming through so you're getting reimbursed for the rehab money. Like, you could do all the work and you can bring the deal. And you can just do one of them if you want. You can hire out someone to do the work. But often you need to actually learn it yourself, like how to do the work. But honestly, if you're just starting out, get really good at finding the deal, because once you find the deal, you can partner with anyone. And there's different ways you can pitch it to like that money partner. With a money partner, understand that everyone's looking for something different. You might think that because you're new, you're not able to raise money well for a deal. And yes, I admit it's harder, but I think it's harder because of what you think about yourself and the confidence that you have. Because even when I was just new to this game of real estate investing, I had the ability to raise money. And it was kind of weird because I didn't do like a ton of deals at the time, but I remember being able to go to people and ask them for money, say, hey, would you want to invest this amount? Here's what it looks like. Here's what you're going to get out of it. And they'd be willing. And I was like, wow, this is cool. But it was only because I had extreme confidence in myself. And I also was able to explain what I was doing and how it was a good investment, how they were protected, what risk their money was at. I was able to explain all these different things. And if you're trying to do this yourself and you're trying to bring a money partner on, there's a couple things you can pitch them on individual deals. Like, let's say this is a flip, for example. You're trying to flip houses and bring money. One thing you can do is you can offer them a profit split. So maybe you don't even use a hard money lender at all, and you just go to them and say, hey, I need this $300,000 for the purchase price and the rehab of the home. And in exchange, at the very end, I'll do all the work. I'll do the flipping. You just have to bring the money. You're protected by the house, so you can foreclose on me if I don't perform. But we can do a profit split. And maybe you offer, I don't know, a 50-50 profit split or whatever it is you want to offer. But maybe the deal was projected to make $50,000. So maybe they give you $300,000, and 6 months later, when the flip is done, you have a $50,000 profit, and you give them $25,000 and their money back, their initial money back, and then you keep $25,000. So you're able to make money without having to do or bring the money yourself. You just found someone with the money, but you found the deal and you did the work. So that's a very common way. Another thing you can do is kind of a similar concept, but you can use a mix of what's called hard money and private money. Now, private money is what I just described. It's like you're going to an individual, maybe a family member or a friend or cousin or someone that kind of trusts you enough to lend you money because they just want to earn a return on their money. Maybe their money's sitting in the bank earning 0.01%. So that's private money. And then there's hard money. Hard money is something like it's an actual lender. So it's an actual institution that gives out money for properties. And they're mainly short-term loans. So they're mainly like 6 or 12-month loans, high interest rates, and they're designed for flips. They're designed for properties in bad shape that you couldn't really get conventional loans on. So they might be able to give you 90% of the purchase price, but maybe now you have to come up with the other 10% for the down payment and the rehab costs, because maybe you're broke, maybe you don't have any money. So what you can do is, if you don't feel confident in raising $300,000 for the entire purchase and the entire rehab from one person, you can go to a hard money lender, maybe get 90% of that purchase price, and then go to another friend, your private lender, and say, hey, do you have, I don't know, $100K for the down payment and the rehab for this home? And then you can offer them an interest rate return. But there's different ways to structure this. These are just a couple ideas that you can do to partner on individual deals. But don't think that you have to partner with someone for every single deal. Like, you can have different partners on different deals. And at the beginning, don't be greedy. If you have someone willing to lend you money and they want a profit split, don't be afraid to share it with them, because where are you going to get the money otherwise? If you don't have the ability to raise money well, don't be afraid to settle for a profit split. If you're going to make money on it, you're going to get experience, and they're happy too. So what I always say is most people are so concerned with keeping the grape for themselves, like the fruit, the grape, a little grape, whereas they could split an entire watermelon with someone. So everyone wins and there's more to win. So those are just my 2 cents in there, but if you just want help to grow your real estate investing business in general, I want you to click the link in the description below for a free strategy session. Someone from my team will reach out to you for possible coaching. Also, peace.